Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
To be a millionaire or some kind of petty bourgeoisie anytime you're living here in this country. You got to be in skullduggery, making you money illicitly to live like somebody in this country. It's outrageous and insane, them crazy prices in Port of Spain, and like the merchants going down their brain, and the working man like the only toiling in vain. Where you ever hear a television for 7,000, $250,000 for a piece of land? A pair of sneakers, $200, 80,000, 90,000 for motor cars. At last, here in Trinidad, we see capitalism gone mad. It's sad and getting more bad, because due capitalism gone mad. To provide for your family today on your present salary is an impossibility in this country. So many bills to pay, there is no conceivable way to save for a rainy day in this country. Avariciousness, to be precise, is why every damn thing so overpriced. Big business making everybody feel government give them a open license to steal. Would you believe me? One nylon panty is $19.90, $20 for some baby milk. The cheapest jersey costs over $60, $200 and change a yard for silk. It's hard here in Trinidad. Lord have mercy, capitalism gone mad. It's sad, things getting more bad. Oh Lord, capitalism gone mad.
Every duty, every peace.
It's exactly 6 years since Muammar Gaddafi was killed. Muammar Gaddafi's prophecies. I will not go into exile to any foreign country. I was born here in Libya, and I will die here. This country was a desert, and I turned it into a forest, where everything can grow. No one loved this land more than its citizens. If Europe and America tell you that they love you, be careful. They love the wealth of your land. The oil and not the people. They are helping you to fight against me, but it will be wiser for you to fight against them because they are fighting against your future and progress. My message to you, the people of Libya, is, they are helping you to kill me, but you will pay the price because you will suffer. And my message to you, America and Europe, is, you will kill me, but be ready to fight a never-ending terrorism. Before you realize your ignorance, terrorists will be hitting you at your doorstep. Gaddafi once told the Nigerian and British governments to divide Nigeria into two, so that the Hausa/Fulani, Muslims, Yoruba, Christians, and Biafran/Igbo can live as neighboring countries. It's good we look at these 16 real reasons why Colonel Gaddafi was killed. 1. there is no electricity bill in Libya. Electricity is free for all its citizens. 2. There is no interest on loans. Banks in Libya are state-owned and loans given to all its citizens are at a 0% interest by law. 3. Home is considered a human right in Libya. Gaddafi vowed that his parents would not get a house until everyone in Libya had a home. 4. All newlyweds in Libya receive $60,000 dinars, $50,000 from the government to buy their first apartment. 5. Education and medical treatments are free in Libya. Before Gaddafi, only 25% of Libyans were literates. Today, the figure stands at 83%. 6. Libyans taking up farming as a career, they received farmland, a farming house, equipment, seeds and livestock to kick-start their farms, all for free. 7. If Libyans cannot find the education or medical facilities they needed in Libya, the government funded them to go abroad for it. 8. In Gaddafi's Libya, if a Libyan buys a car, the government subsidized 50% of the price. 9. The price of petrol in Libya is $0. 14 per liter. 10. Libya has no external debt and its reserves amount to $150 billion, now frozen globally. 11. If a Libyan is unable to get employment after graduation, the state would pay the average salary of the profession as if he or she is employed until employment is found. 12. A portion of Libyan oil sale is credited directly to the bank accounts of all Libyan citizens. 13. A mother who gave birth to a child under Gaddafi received US $5,000 as child benefit up front. 14. 40 loaves of bread in Libya costs 15 cents. 15. 25% of Libyans have a university degree. 16. Gaddafi carried out the world's largest irrigation project, known as the Great Man-Made River Project, to make water readily available throughout the desert country. If this is called dictatorship, I wonder what type of leadership Democrats have. Share this to remember Gaddafi. Shared by Zainab on SMA. Comment, I am turning it into a video clip, Anthony. Please share the video clip.
What kind of controversy you come here to spread today? What kind of propaganda? What is your machinery?
Propaganda? Propaganda, you say?
Heavy?
No, TC.
Yeah, tell me.
We like to compare ourselves conveniently to some of the richest nations conveniently when we're ready.
Yeah.
And when we're ready, some of the poorest nations, they say, at least we're not like this country.
Right.
And we're not like that country.
Right.
And we're not like this country. Right?
Yeah.
And when we're ready, we like to say, look what they're doing in America, and look what they're doing in the UK, and look what they're doing
They pick out certain things from certain places.
So
Yeah.
argument
Right.
conveniently.
Right.
You understand? I just played that video clip for you guys because these things like this is unknown to people in Trinidad and Tobago. We
Yeah.
get to know what is good governance.
Right.
We believe we're getting good governance. We believe that we get free education and we getting free medical, right? That good. That good. You understand?
Well, the medical is not free.
Well, we pay health surcharge.
Yeah.
Tax, right? Okay. Now, we believe in our country, right, that the money in the treasury don't belong to us. It belongs to the government, and they could do what they want as they see fit.
Right.
You understand? And every time we ask, we looking for handout. And every time we want our road fixed, or we want some kind of infrastructure done in our country, we're not getting water, we're not getting proper utilities and all kind of thing.
Right.
And we burn tire and block road, we wrong.
And we put things in place
Yeah.
to make sure that these things are dealt with properly. That is why we have so much of different ministries.
Correct.
Then, if so, and I'm not throwing you off, then get rid of the ministries because the ministries is none and void.
You see? I just want people to hear that. You know why? Because Gaddafi was labeled as a dictator.
Yeah. But if he's a kind of dictator, I want him.
You want here?
I want him.
He's a dictator, TC.
I want him.
Let him come in.
I'm telling you, I want a Gaddafi.
You hear, and I'm telling you.
And that is dictatorship. You know what I'm going and give you this and give you that. A dictator in your pay. Say you want money in your bank?
Yeah.
Go and take a loan. It have no harm.
No, when we say that there are countries in the world that give a benefit from the oil and gas money
into your
account, people say,
once he is a citizen of that country.
Once he's a citizen of that country, you get your money for being a citizen.
Yeah. You
don't even have to work.
So in times of the oil boom, things nice, you know what? Everybody gets.
Correct. And it have people cannot fathom to dream of that because their custom getting nothing.
Yeah.
So believe when they get a little kakada. You understand? A little scrubs. Yeah. Oh God, a lot more government against come to imagine. You glad you get that AGC house. So you voting for that and you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
And that what I play there, they get money as soon as they get married to get a house. And everybody's supposed to have a house in that country.
If you get educated and there's no job for you.
There's no job for you. Think about all these YouTube graduating from UE and
they'll pay you. And they're not just giving you a stipend and they say they'll pay you what is equal to
the position, the education that they get until they get a job.
So let's just say you went and you came out to be a physician. Right?
Yeah.
And right now it has no position for physician.
Yeah.
They would then say, okay, a physician starts about just a ballpark price.
About 20,000
20,000 a month. So we're gonna pay you 20,000 every month until we find something.
I find a job for you.
Wow.
Right? So there's no room for you to go on the block.
That unbelievable.
You cannot go into same on the block with no degree.
That is Libya or heaven. That is Libya or heaven.
They kill that man, you know.
Wow.
They kill here, you know. You understand? And you really say when the people when the Romans ask the people who they want Jesus or they want Barabbas, they say, can we?
Yeah, boy. We know
we
how
don't know what we want.
We know how to choose the wrong thing right
through. And I want to tell people this, right? I listened this week here, and I had also called Aisha show this weekend because it was hurtful to me to hear when she interviewed Harvey Boris on the show, and Harvey Boris was speaking that he resigned because he was not getting his portfolio of trying to help and making things and making economic oh gosh, I can't remember how I would here. Okay, let me start from the beginning. We are in the decade of African people. The UN have sanctioned that in the summit that this is the decade of African people.
Right.
So like every country in the world, right, to do something for African people based on what they went through with slavery and all kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, fair enough.
Right? They agreed to that. Right? So a committee was set up, and Happy Boris was a part of that committee to brainstorm and find out what we could do for the African people in our country, Trinidad and Tobago. And they did a report, and they submitted to the General Council, and it keep being shelved, pushed aside, and nobody's talking about it. You see, submitted about twice or three times. I would have liked to have Harry Boris number to call him on my show today. And because of that, the last thing he said, they told him he cannot bring it up in the meeting no more. So he resigned. Right?
He cannot bring it up.
He cannot come in the meeting and talk nothing.
Yeah, you're talking that same thing over. We hear and we not.
He come in the meeting and tell you what to say.
Right.
Right?
Right.
In long and short. And because of that, he resigned. Well, boy.
He resigned from where?
From the General Council of the
PNM.
Right?
Right.
Who tell Harvey Boris do that?
Well, they come out to play.
Bunters come out to sting.
Yeah, they come out to play. Do not call the people Maribunters.
Well, I say Maribunters come out to sing. I never say who's the Maribunters.
All right, okay.
You understand?
All right.
But the dogs are now come out to bite.
Oh, Lord.
And the slam blaze Harvey Boris.
Yeah.
So I called to find out.
What have you boys do wrong?
What he do wrong? He stand up for the people, the same people who are supposed to be the base of the party.
Yeah.
For the party, so they're fighting all their own people then.
Yeah. So you didn't know that?
So they don't let own people get nothing.
Nope.
You understand? They talk all kind of me and this so-called Rowley Jr. I'm calling his name today. Rowley Jr. will say no government cannot make special provisions for no particular race. It is
What?
a government for all.
What? That's not. He didn't live
No
here.
government in the world.
He didn't live here.
Right here, that is what.
Right here, that went on many times.
Yeah. You understand?
For the 1%.
For the one. For the East Indian.
For the East Indian.
For the,
How?
For the
How?
Hindus, for the Muslims.
Yeah,
How would not?
How no government can't do that?
Why they can't? So they can't do that? No, because it's black.
They can't do it that for black people.
Okay.
Because we know for a fact it happened umpteen times.
See?
1,000,001 times that happened.
See?
But every time it's to help us heavy, and that's what does help Hotman. And that's why it does not have this conversation. Because every time it's to help us, our own people, we always have some excuse why not to help us.
Not help us.
We smart man, we this, we that.
Everybody need to come together as one. They
Yeah,
shouldn't have the Emancipation Support Committee by so, and then Brother David Mohammed, the rock agenda by so, and everybody should come
What
under one.
stupidness are you talking?
Everybody supposed to come under one thing to everybody.
Yes, everybody came together as one. The Indian people came together as one for themselves. The Chinese people in this country came together as one for themselves. It's only we can't do that because we so caught up fighting.
So I said to myself, you see today, I want to tell people of Shandon, I give up on it.
You know, give up?
Yeah, I give up. Do what you want. Right?
Okay.
You see, when I watch my children, right? And I said to put this, when I watch my children, I cannot face them to tell them that I sit there, see all this going on and did nothing. Daddy, what did you do when all this was going on? When the country was falling, when we was taking all this crap, what did you do? Nothing.
I mean, this is why we're doing the same thing over and over, right? And that is why our children continue to suffer. This is why the ghetto remains the ghetto, because we cannot see ourselves, right? And all we can do is find excuses.
Correct. We got all the excuses.
All the excuses
not to
in
give
it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Who to give them? Why to give them and we for not have all the excuses.
All the excuses.
You understand?
If somebody want a big bailout right now, right? If one of the 1% want a big bailout, just say. And we allocate the money.
Again.
The country hard.
Yeah.
But boom. They allocate because you know the allocation does happen just so.
Yeah.
They allocate the money and we have to give them 50 million. Right? Nobody will have a problem with that.
No.
Nobody will have a problem with that. But why they can't allocate 50 million and share it in the ghetto?
TC, remember over the COVID.
They go and buy sneakers.
TC.
They're going to spend it wild. But if they go and buy sneakers, it's still turning over the economy.
Over the pandemic, TC, we came here and asked them to give everybody $1,000.
Yeah, 1,000.
And they caught up us we $1,000, you know.
Yeah.
We said give
forget who working, forget who paying NIS.
Who paying taxes.
Just get everybody.
$1,000
Over 18, 1,000.
Yeah. They cost.
Yeah.
Where they want to get the money from?
Real Martin.
Hello?
Real Martin, I'm telling you. You understand? So, after things like that,
yeah. Push my mic right up.
it is right up. It is right up. Your mic is right up.
I think I gotta raise it up on top.
No, it is right up. I am not to adjust anything up there.
You see?
Go ahead and talk. Let me see.
You see my mic? Oh, my mic. No, my mic was off. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Have you take off your mic?
I didn't know.
But what the jail is this
Okay,
idea
thanks.
in here, boy?
Yeah. Well, my mic was low.
Yeah. Let me see if I can go ahead and speak.
Yeah. Check 1 2 1 1 1. No, I lower my down a little bit.
Yeah, because you're loud.
Yeah. Check 1 1. Yep.
Really on your mic loud, so?
I don't know. Low down. It dropping?
It's not dropping from up here.
Yeah, I think you gotta press it until.
Nah. If I press it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
No. Yeah, you're bouncing.
I bouncing it? Alright, good.
All right, well, let me go with that.
Let me go with that, yeah.
Right, Heavy. So, your mic was off.
Mm-hmm.
But, again, Heavy, I telling you, as you said, we came here and we said, everybody, just give everybody 1,000.
Yeah, just give
Your employer, unemployer, your thing, just give everybody. Cut all the red tape. Just come with your ID card.
Yeah, just come with the ID card.
And, or go to the, or hear what, easier than that?
Yeah.
Go to the voters list.
Yeah, go to the voters list and let's give everybody.
Go to the voters list. Give everybody who come for it. Who did not come and collect their check,
Yeah.
didn't come and collect their check. And we know there's people that would not come and collect their 1,000. Right? But just go to the voters list. Print.
You have 2 weeks to come and collect their check.
Yeah, print. No, you have to give them more than that. Because remember, it's the whole of Trinidad. It's the whole of Trinidad coming for checks. So the bank, everything is going to be kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to give them a little more.
Or it get distributed in portions.
In portions, yeah.
So up in the east and south.
Or in alphabetical order.
Or something.
You know? For the first 2 weeks, we're given from 8 or so. Yeah.
Everybody shoot it down because who go take it and go and buy drugs?
And who go take it and drink rum?
And drink rum.
And who go take it and buy sneakers?
And
but at least the economy will be moving.
1,000.
1,000.
We see our problem, they're giving everybody 1,000. You hear in that clip that once the government make money, and I talk about that in Qatar too. Qatar, no citizen that born Qatar have to work. They don't work, TC. The government gives them money because it's their money.
Wow.
The oil and the gas in the ground does not belong to the government. It's yours. You're a citizen that belong to the country. We mine it, we take it, we take over, we have to pay, we think, and the rest of the profit,
Sure.
And the rest go for infrastructure and roads and hospital and schools and thing and whatever.
Yeah.
And the government get to pay, or they get to pay, and that walk
everybody
some
comfortable.
going to savings, and everybody comfortable.
Really?
This is not rocket science, this is simple economics. Why we making it hard? Why we had to suffer? And we got to tax this, tax that, property tax, this tax, that tax, in order for we to make money?
Yeah, them ticket booking is they ain't give out enough ticket in that station. I watching that amount of ticket thing.
Go out there. Go there and make some tickets.
Go there and make some, yeah.
Imagine they're stopping you now. They're stopping you in a roadblock, and before they ask you for license and insurance, the policeman tell them, carry down your glass. Swing your tire left. Swing your steering left. Swing your steering right now, policeman on the next side of the car. And then watching to see if your tire is smooth in front. And if your tire is smooth, $1,000 ticket. Fast smooth tire. Then active on a license and insurance, you know. They want to see if your tire is smooth, they give you $1,000 ticket in this hard government season time. For smooth tire.
Fast smooth tire.
Eh? This is what we're doing to our citizens. Oppressing, tyranny. Right? And we want to talk about Trinidad. I don't want you to come here and say Trinidad is not a real place. When you go on YouTube and you go on and research Google and Google other countries, you understand what is good governance. Compared to what we have here. What we have here is crap. It's good for the latrine. You understand? All who prison it, them should go there too. Because them don't know. Understand what I'm saying? And who vexed with me today had to vex with me. Because I fully understand that this, how come you do a whole crime, you call everybody in a big crime forum. Prime Minister call a big meeting with all the heads. You understand? Security Council, come in. Too much murders in the land. And the solution for that is $80 million in cameras.
What?
What I want to know, who get the contract?
But I don't want no one tell you that it's a food heavy.
That is a solution. You tell me there's cameras. And CVT cameras.
So they're going to put more camera.
Yeah.
What is that going to do?
Who get the
They're going to put camera outside everybody's door. They're going to put the camera
Who
where?
get the contract to bring in the camera?
Who get the contract to put up them
Who get the
camera?
contract to put up the camera?
80 million in camera. So you know, the job to put up that is millions too.
No. Okay. Right? And what the camera going to do? The camera going to stop you? Right now, as it says, everybody a camera.
In the business place.
You seeing robberies
Every day, yes.
Day, killing, murder,
All the murder taking place, you're getting it on camera.
Live on camera.
Right now.
Right now.
Every murder that take place for the last how long? 5 minutes after the murder, you're seeing the footage.
On camera.
On camera. So what's the camera about?
Wow. Let me show you genetics. Everybody have a cell phone. So the minute somebody have gunshot,
Yeah.
video. One time.
Most people outside have cameras on the house. 90%.
So what do you
What's the camera about?
This is what I'm saying. This is what
that camera
this
thing
is
I
what
making
we
no
get
sense.
in. Now
We need to build data.
next week.
We need to build data overall.
Correct.
Right? Overall data. Here what I think will help this crime situation. Anything you're doing right now, you need to give DNA and fingerprint. Anything you're doing. So, let me say you go to renew your ID, you go to fill out a form, any kind of business you're doing, you go to the hospital, DNA and fingerprint. And there, you start to build a database with everybody. Every man, woman, child, everybody. Right? And there and then, when you start to have database, right? And you hold somebody, right? You can then start to match it with what you have.
Right.
Or start to match crime scenes with what you have on your database.
Right.
You understand?
And so you can catch the culprit.
So you could catch culprits.
Correct. See, this is not rocket science. There are countries in Scandinavia, where you know Scandinavia, like countries like Sweden and Holland and New
Who
Zealand.
come up with this stupid idea with this camera? I'm thinking about it, it really ain't making no sense, because
all these people sit down
all that robbery taking place, every man on camera, how they ain't holding nobody?
But you see, they catch the whole robbery out of Pennywise on camera, live when the men jump on the car, shoot up the people, they catch everything.
But look how much Chinese girl she get robbed on that camera, how much of them men get hold? Look how much murder take place in the last Carnage, Diego Martin, 6th Avenue, Gasparilla, all over, you're seeing the footage.
Yeah.
But no results.
So, in the camera was up it. The camera. When man see camera, they was up.
But right now, man seeing camera and it's stopping heavy.
I don't know who sits down in their meeting and say, yes, okay, camera, yeah, that's a good idea, boss, good idea. Yeah, man, 80 million cameras, that's good. And clap that. I show people sit down and clap that. You know why? Because nobody have the testicular fortitude to say, Chief, I'm making no sense. That thing goes to me. I come up with something better than that.
Kind of madness I hear.
Another thing.
It's really a profit.
It's
really a profiting thing. It's really a profiting thing.
Of course it's a profiting thing.
It is. Because somebody has to bring in the camera.
Of course.
The government is not going to ship in the camera themselves.
Yeah. Another thing is that was on the burner is how the Prime Minister's residence in Tobago leave from 20-something million to almost 70 million.
What do you mean? In value? To construct it was 20 million.
That was the contract.
Right, 20
something million. Right?
Wow.
You want to say the wrong number?
20-something million.
20-something million. That's a bill
to build a
Prime
house.
Minister.
Wow.
Residence in Tobago.
Wow.
It leave from 20-something million and cost overrun to 70-something million or 70 million.
Wow.
How it triple?
What house having it, so?
No, there's a spaceship.
Well,
There's
yeah,
a spaceship.
Yeah, heliport and
I don't understand.
landing heliport
No. You see?
and place where boat could come in.
Now our stadium in the back with a basketball.
Yeah, basketball court, tennis court, and
skating arena.
it have
It have
what they call this thing, a theater in it,
a cinema.
cinema.
Yeah, sir.
Wow, what is having there, sir?
I don't understand. Right? I don't understand.
20-something million and all is plenty.
I wish I had the clip here. I wish I had the clip but I was asking your position. But the position is asking how come. Right? And I need some answers to what's that. Right? How come, man? How come if you Trump did today? You understand? How?
20 and 30 is 50. That $50 million more.
Yeah. So,
I'm feeling sick.
we want to take some phone calls now. Only in Trinidad. And nobody, some people will say that they don't find nothing wrong with that there, so you gotta excuse them because they won't find nothing wrong with that. So we're taking a call, give them the number, TCR 342
0081
771791. And I want to say good evening to my partner down there in Excellent City. He always listen to us every Saturday. Somebody yesterday and say, we looking out for you every Saturday. And hear you.
Yeah, people do meet me and tell me that as well. I say I'm going to stop listening because what happened when I turn on my radio, I can't hear you. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Hello, how are you going, by?
We cool, man, how things?
Just something, that resident, is it Mr. Rowley's personal resident or the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago resident?
Well, if it's in Tobago, I don't think it's the Prime Minister's residence.
Prime Minister's residence.
Hold on.
Is it his personal residence?
No, it's the house
No, I know. I'm getting
So he's saying that is the house that they're building for Prime Ministers that to come.
for Prime Minister?
Yes.
Okay, so that means that is not Dr. Rowley's personal residence.
No, it's not.
That resident there for any Prime Minister in the future and the one present.
Right.
Go on, thank you.
But does it justify the price though?
I don't understand.
Does it justify the price? Are you still comfortable saying because it's not his personal residence, then bill it for 200 million?
No,
Spend 500
all the
million.
money in treasure and build a house.
Spend 500 million for it.
Understand what the logic
That
is.
that donkey logic. I don't understand that, and that's very foolish thinking.
This year this thing childish.
It's not even the fact that it's not his personal residence. It's the fact that is the amount of money being spent. You understand? It's the fact that the amount of money being spent on it, whether it's I just find it's a ridiculous amount. It is a ridiculous amount. That is too much money. While people suffering. So $50 million more that's nothing.
Nothing.
That's nothing.
It's for all the prime ministers.
It's for all the prime ministers to come.
So,
But give everybody $1,000 in Trinidad.
is that problem?
Is that problem?
Yeah, don't get in that. Don't want to buy cars.
Real donkey
Don't want
logic.
to buy
There.
alcohol.
Yeah, donkey logic.
That doesn't
Donkey logic.
Take a call.
Wow, boy. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Heavy.
Yeah, good afternoon.
And the other guy there, what's your name?
Yeah, TC.
TC, how you going?
Hi, cool, man.
Well, Heavy, I the guy that vote PLM, eh? Right? But you know me. I like justice. And 500 million for a house. What you put in the house, over? If you build a house for 2 million, there's a big house and you can put everything in that for that.
Yeah?
And there's a house for the Prime Minister.
Yeah?
And if the person who in power is the Prime Minister and they have a wife, they have a husband or wife and family, a $2 million house is a big spread still heavy. You know that?
Correct.
You understand? So in this time, we say have no money and we have to do plenty with little. You build a house for 500 million?
No, not 500. 70.
70 million?
Yeah.
Still, that is plenty because a house for 2 million is a very big spread.
Yeah, 70 million. But it was carded. What Heavy is saying is it was budgeted for 20 million, and it's now around 70 million, which is 50 million more than the budgeted amount, all right?
Right. The point is, anything over 5 million is a very big spread with everything in it, all the amenities.
Yeah.
You telling me?
You have gym room, you have video room, you have this room. As I say, for a prime minister and his wife or husband, and if they have a family, that is a big spread.
That is a big house. That is a big house.
You dig?
Yeah.
I don't know what the topic was. I just only talking about the house and outside curtains. So I still am coming on. What was the topic today?
We were talking about good governance. We were talking a little. We touched a little bit on crime. Remember, we doing the weekend review, right? So we touch a little bit on everything. So we were talking
Because
about.
I see you run a thing on Libya there.
We were also speaking about how do you feel about this after this big security council meeting. They came up with a plan to buy more cameras, and my take on it, Caller, is this: 90% of the crime that's taking place right now, it is not even 10 minutes after the crime you could scroll through social media and see a video of the robbery or the shooting or the murder. It is all caught on camera, right? 90% of the murders, you will see a video on it 10-15 minutes after, max. All these supermarket robberies, video on all of them. But the detection rate for these things is at 0. We are not catching the criminals. We are not catching the murderers. We are not catching the people who put in on the robbery. So we already have a comfortable amount of camera footage that is already not doing anything for us.
All right, let me make my input. I can't hold on.
Right, go ahead.
Right, as you say, we have video footage, right?
Yeah.
Police have to go back to the basics. Because if you check, the detection rate of the crime in Trinidad right now is about how much percent?
0.
15?
It's low.
It's very low.
Well, let me say about 12%. 12% of the crime is 500 murders right now. That's just murders, but we're talking about crime.
Yeah,
crime in general is real crime.
Yeah.
Real crime taking place in Trinidad. Because of the fact that a lot of murders taking place, I don't know if police feel it easier to classify a murder as what do you say, boy? Gang related. Most of the murders, gang related. So when it's a gang related, you classify that as gang. Like you don't have to go and do an investigator and try to find the perpetrator who murdered this person. Them outside with the AR-15 ready to go and do a next murder for you to classify it as gang related. You understand where I'm coming from? Yeah. So in that sense, hardly can be detected. And I don't know if the homicide section ain't doing their work. They're not going out in the field and look for the murderers heavy. They're not doing it. I'm telling you, 500 murders, how many solved? How many solved? How many persons before the court? Men putting up video with AR-15 and the Hennessy and the brandy and the slippers on with the track pants.
Yeah. Men doing video and them again caught.
Yeah. Men riding in backseat van with big guns and again caught. So, and them putting themselves up on camera.
Yeah.
With the face plain.
Yeah.
Up on camera and then getting caught.
Talk less and act more. You're talking too much.
Exactly.
Talk is a parent country. Talk. We're not going on. The intelligence unit failed miserably. I am saying that. They failed since during the coup. To know what was happening with all them guns that came in. Remember all the guns that came in the country?
Yeah.
And army and police was guarding the mosque, and the mosque was doing the operation right in front of their face. But here now, the intelligence system need to wake up, and the police have to do their job in a different order. Go back to the old school way. Too much crime in this country, but I don't know. I could be a consultant to tell them how to run the system, you know. Patrol and so on, and have police in certain areas, and you have a special unit on marked vehicles doing certain things. The whole command center need to revamp, because when you make a call, one person on the line asking you all kind of foolishness. You think? Yeah. All kind of things they're asking you before they pass on the information. Maybe when I see you, talk. Have a blessing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Blessed love. This is too much now, man. I mean, so this is just about who could just come and eat and leave? Who could reach at the table and just eat?
You ever seen the movie?
You know, you go ahead, Heavy, you go ahead. Hi, good afternoon.
Heavy,
Yes, good day.
first time caller.
Welcome.
I'm okay. I wouldn't identify myself, but you all gotta be careful what you say on the station. The Prime Minister, I am part of the national security apparatus, right, in terms of manpower. Let me put it that way. The Prime Minister never said that the camera system is what deterrent they came up with in that national security meeting that he had. He was making a statement and he said they will try to, reduce taxes or whatever on camera system. Because that can never be a proper thing for a Prime Minister. That is not the crime fighting plan to put to liberalize camera system. That is never what he said. You understand? Don't forget the Newsday. I listened to what the Prime Minister said, and what he said is that they will make it a little more, liberalize it. But that is not the plan to fight crime. It's a bigger picture. So I'm just saying you all have to be careful how you put things out, to the public.
Caller, with all due respect, we understand what you're saying, right? But that is not real what you're telling us there.
So you saying the Prime Minister said that
you trying to tell us what the Prime what you doing is you trying to tell us what the Prime Minister said. But you trying to tell us what the Prime Minister said. You never.
Right, so you have to be careful. Okay. You have to be careful, and I listen.
Are you speaking on behalf? Are you speaking on behalf of the Prime Minister?
No.
Well, then you cannot tell us. Then you cannot tell us that.
I have my own.
And that is your personal. And that is your personal opinion.
But all I'm saying before I make my real contribution, that was not what he came up with to fight crime. That was just something by the way.
Base was on the media page, on the Newsday front page, right after 18 million in cameras for the crime plan. That was on the Newsday front page. So I tell him, I ain't seen the 10 or the Newsday.
I don't agree with that. But anyhow, let me move on.
All right. So how you argue the Newsday?
My thing with crime fighting as an officer, my thing with crime fighting, but is not what people think and what you hear and what is it. This thing is a whole holistic thing that you have to deal with, and most of it has to do with illegal firearms.
Right.
Illegal. You could change 100 commissioner of police from now till 2025, we will get the same result. The thing is illegal, and I will put a suggestion. It's just a suggestion. It may work as well as it may not work from what I am on the ground every day, basically. Sometime overtime, sometime one. All I am saying, and I put it out to our people, right, from my level, I said if we put a station, right, now the whole thing is detecting these criminals and how they operate. Okay, we in Shoguna's area, you have a post in Shoguna's area, and you have 8 vehicles in a district parked up, waiting to respond. I don't know if you understand what I say, right? So you have a post, it don't have to be at a police station, but you have a post, let me say in Londonville, we have a post in Enterprise, where is the next place we just be? Cashew Gardens, Chase Village, all those areas we just patrol, right? But you have a post there, and now you have, you give that post, let's say, I will say depending on the size of the district, let's say 8 to 9 vehicles. So if I make a job of calling Kapichaima, Waterloo, Couva, McBean, the response time,
will be faster.
I think, will be faster. And I see it work in other jurisdictions like Florida and different places. And I believe that will be, I think Gary Griffith had something like that in mind, but from his level, he didn't get the support, to be honest with you.
And right? I am happy that we're having this conversation, because now that you're here, I would like to tell you this, right? 90% of the times, and let's not hoodwink ourselves, the police...
Hello?
Yeah, you hearing me? Hello? I would say now he's off here. Right, and I hope you're listening on the radio. 90% of the time, Heavy, the criminal elements in any community is a very small number.
It's a very small number.
right? The criminal element in every community is a very small number. And in every community, there's also police, some arm of the security services living.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going, right? We, and I would say we, because we all live in communities, know who is the pest. If you lost a gas tank, you know who to go to. You want weed smoke, you know who to go to. You understand? Stop playing games. Put pressure on these people. Live in them. So here what? Make the life uncomfortable. So fine, you'll have to find something else to do. You hear what I'm telling you, Evie? Make your life. But you see, the problem here is doesn't just lie with making their life uncomfortable. Because just like the big heads, somebody eating a food.
Correct.
That's where the problem come, Evie. The problem don't come with the criminal element, you know. The problem is when a man say, we're going to make his life uncomfortable, it have three men line up right behind him, right? Eating a food.
Correct.
That the brethren.
Yeah, they eating.
Them eating.
And this is the problem.
And that is where the problem comes in.
And I'm glad you mentioned that.
So having 8 patrol vehicles in a district is very good. Very good.
Yeah, good idea.
That's a real good idea.
Good idea.
But out of them 8 patrol vehicles, when you have 3 men, just 3, yeah? Because in one vehicle might have about 4 people. So 4 8s, like 32 men you have out, right? Out of that 32 men, you only have, if you have 2 dirty men in the midst. We outside tonight, you dread all you watch all yourself, eh?
Yeah.
All that patrol going to waste.
I'm not going to call and say.
But I'm telling you, all the patrol going to waste. We outside tonight. Watch all yourself. Watch all yourself, Dread.
Yeah.
Right? All the patrol going to waste.
Correct.
And we know it for sure. This is not TSA.
He passing tomorrow. Village crumbs.
Oh God, that's at a pass.
Yeah, he passing village crumbs and he bottle
So,
out the sea.
right. So heavy.
You see, we living on the ground too long.
We living on the ground too long to take that.
We know it go.
We know it go 8 patrol vehicles, gas going on waste. And many had to pay.
Yeah.
And it easy. Yeah, we outside tonight the whole night, so take up. We know where that's go heavy.
Correct.
You know, living in Westmoreland. I know where that's go. So that is a good plan. But it's not a good plan that will work.
Because we have rogue officers.
We have rogue officers and we have to face it.
And this is what I'm saying too, right? I was saying, right?
You want to take this call?
Take the call. We take the call. Because we will be talking and...
Yeah. Hi, good afternoon.
TC and Heavy.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, I had a call back, boy. You have a cracking up. TC, go to the head of the class, boy. Go to the head of the class. Because you see what you're online there? It's just what I've been saying too. I won't tell you who I am and where that guy last guy called and say he's in the national security system. I was in that system over for 34 years.
All right.
So Gary was trying to clean all the... You had to clean out
Thank you. You have to clean your house first. You have to clean your house first. You have to put them behind desks. You have to...
They're renting bulletproof vests, they're renting the gun.
Thank you.
They're renting TC.
Yeah. But I stand up in party already, big man. I stand up in party already and them linemen amongst the men and them who doing it.
Yeah.
TC, heavy.
So you're telling me...
And undercover work for years, TC. I know what I'm speaking about. When you go in certain area, people's name coming up on your file. Covering blocks. So as you say, the little baby and the little child going to school know who's the thief and the drug pusher. And the police are coming in. When you're going to pass certain intel to certain people, they tell you you have an appointment to see the commissioner. What dotish foolishness is that? Yeah? Gary had an open door policy. You know you're coming, you had to have an appointment to see the commissioner.
Okay.
Now when you're solving crime, you have to go back to Burroughs days. The good point the guy made is to have roving patrol about and you're waiting for that.
That is a very good idea, caller.
That's a good one because that was the days of Burroughs. You always have the clip, the men, the lieutenants and them, and they hear a flash.
Yeah.
So they're shooting, kidnapping, whatever, the men rolling.
One time.
And within 24 hours, they get results.
Yeah.
They might tell you going on now.
And the more patrols you have out there, when a crime happens, if a person does the crime at point A and has to reach the point B to get back home or to get back in the hole, as you say, right?
Yeah,
Not even a
it's more
roadblock.
likely
He
to
might
be
pass two Jeep on the, he might pass two Jeep on the road and Jeep might notice, well, all right, it's that vehicle we're looking for, because remember the police presence will be heavier.
Yes, it's
right?
more likely to be intercepted. But
Right.
it have no, because let's say patrol, crime committee riding down if you are ground, and you know that within 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes you haven't seen a police vehicle.
Yes. Is it true?
System change. I think I could advise them, and as the guy also said, most of the crimes we committed with firearm heavy.
It
Where
is.
the firearm coming from? We're making them into that.
Where they coming from?
Caller, I will,
in the hands of the
caller,
youth.
I will say it again. And people, I doesn't talk foolishness, I just talk what I know. You see, when our goodly Prime Minister open our borders and say, let the Venezuelans come here to seek refuge, right? It had a good side in it, but it had a damaging side.
Of course.
Most of these high-powered rifle, I have never seen or heard about so much high-powered rifle in my lifetime in Trinidad before they invited the Venezuelans to come here. I could tell you for a fact that most of these high-powered rifle is coming through the hands of these guys, right? Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you feel like talking stupidness or not, I know I live in on the ground. I know where I live in the ghetto. So I could tell you for a fact. You understand? That most of these high-powered AR coming, it ain't no brand new AR. When they watch the AR on them, it ain't none ain't brand new. All used already. They're coming from Rydie.
I told you again, I was in the intelligence undercover unit for a while. You understand? And I know what you're speaking about. If a lot of them coming through Venezuela.
Thank you.
Some coming on the port. So you're seeing them over that radar system on the port.
So they ain't working?
No, they willfully say it's not working because they know why they say that.
Oh.
You understand? So that's one entry. The two ports that we have, the one in Port of Spain and the other one in Central LA. And a lot of the things coming through, not only now, Kevin, but it's blatant and open now since in the 80s. Because it used to be on the sea in the 80s. You understand? And they should have never closed on the Marine branch. They bring it down, try to bring it back on the Gary, talking about River Marine and some foolishness. They had to bring back the big heavy vessels. We could go there and spend 7 days. I used to be out there for 7 days sometimes. And a lot of things coming through from Venezuela. You have certain days in the week. You would know when a vessel coming in, bringing any kind of weapon you want, automatic, what. But the intelligence unit now is not working. You think?
So
we're talking about, you're talking sense. And the villain, them come with their culture here too, and a lot of them in drug.
Okay.
Human trafficking and other things. So we have to get working. We have to find out who's the gun runners. You think? It ain't just human trafficking, you know. The gun runners. And we have to stop it. We have to do proper digital work and set up a proper system.
All right, caller, thank. Yeah, man,
right?
thanks. Yeah.
Good program.
All right.
I don't want to damp anybody's spirit, eh?
2 minutes time you have to go for a break.
Yeah, I don't want to damp anybody's spirit. But I am telling you, Happy, the gun thing is out of hand now.
Yeah, go on clear.
Out of hand.
You?
If you feel we had 2,000 gun on the outside,
No.
if you feel it 20,000,
More than that.
thank you. It is way out of hand
It's so bad now, right, that don't get with nobody.
Nah.
Don't get with nobody because everybody,
It's a Western town.
nobody knows somebody who can have access to somebody.
Yes. It's a Western town. The only thing people not doing is walking around it in a holster on your hip.
On the hip, yeah.
But gun is very, very accessible.
Oh, yeah, very accessible. If 17 and 16 and 15-year-olds can access it,
Heavy gun is very... You could get a gun easier and get a car.
you can get it quicker than you can get a car.
Or a loan. A man mightn't lend you 500, but you and somebody get away and you pass by man and say, but I get so and so. You'll get that.
You'll get that.
I tell you how dread the thing is.
Yeah. You tell him I don't go to my book now, that's 1,000 borrow. You ain't got 1,000, what are you going to borrow?
Yeah, you already gone borrow. You can go and make your 1,000.
You can make 1,000.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
You understand? So, we starting to clean up the gun thing now. real work.
Yeah, well,
We had to be 110%. Yeah.
We will talk about that in the next hour. So I'm going to be taking your calls in the next hour on this, oh Lord, this crime and murder situation and all this thing we're going on in our country with gun violence and all these things. So.
Yep. When we come back around, I see we have some callers that is really trying to get in. So when we come back around, we wouldn't stick. We will take your phone calls one time. All right, we'll be right back. Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for the program The Final Hour with Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr. and his wife, Nikki Garcia, for the Bible study every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mark chapter 16, verse 15 says, "Go into all the world and preach this gospel for every creature, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation."
91.9 is counting down 91 days of Christmas. Yes, 91 days of Christmas. It's karaoke, prizes to be won, giveaways. It's the 91 days of Christmas on the Street. 919 FM.
I could sing a good serenade. It's Christmas.
Kings and queens, get ready for exclusive live performances from the King.
Mockeries and the phrase, Babylon applauding.
Hailing from Augustown, Jamaica, welcome the royal son of Ethiopia,
To see love amongst my friends, the season that is a
Sizzla.
Can't cool, can't quench, everlasting burning fire.
Sizzla Kalanji.
Oh, children, Babylon build them cities and break their own laws. If it's diamond and pearl, them on your mind, it's gonna fade away anymore.
Sizzla, live from the Queen's Park Savannah, Saturday, 26 November. Get your tickets now. Visit all our social media platforms. Keywords, Kings of the Earth Concert.
Want to furnish your home in style? Stylus Furniture makes this possible. Shop using our affordable layaway options to purchase any of our modern sectionals, dining, living room, or bedroom sets, and receive a dinner voucher for 2 at Atelier's Restaurant and Lounge. For further information, contact us at 652-2542, 652-2688, and 790-1202. You can also visit any of our branches located at 101 Crackness Village, Princestown, and 51 Rushwood Street in San Fernando. Stylus Furniture, for the style in you.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life, The Health Store, being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp at 309-4697 or 620-9379.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
The
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. The Bible says, the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
Job Optimum Health and Wellness. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Get your Bioplasma Diagnostic Full Body Scan. Examines all of your organs in a single session. 95% accuracy. It's painless, non-invasive, and affordable. Call Pastor Job at 350-2628, 767-1031, or 275-6300. Sick and tired of being sick and tired? Get your Bioplasma Diagnostic Full Body Scan at Job Optimum Health and Wellness.
It's all about the fastest growing reggae show in the land without a doubt. Right here on the Street 919 FM. Each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. with yours truly, MC Duke, alongside Selector Kochi. So make it a date and don't be late. Rock and come in, so line up, link up, creep up. You don't know reggae rock each and every Sunday. Salute God Amari, King Selassie.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
2 minutes after the hour of 2 o'clock in Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, you can find us on Facebook, Street 919 FM on Facebook, and on YouTube, you can also find us at Iwer TV on YouTube, all right? This is the Weekend Review. Heavy duties are here. TCI, I'm here. Good afternoon to all of Trinidad and Tobago and the rest of the world, all right? So heavy. We had a lot of calls. A lot of people was trying to call us in the last hour there. You can continue to call us right now before we switch up. You know, we want to give you the opportunity to call. I see, as I said, that the lines are lit. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, TC and Heavy.
Good afternoon.
I'm trying to get on to Aisha, but I'm not getting on to her.
You're trying to get on to Aisha?
This is what I'm going to tell you now.
Go ahead.
I promised to buy 2 gifts for 2 children.
Right.
Triple G is one of the person, daughter going to buy the gifts. So I want to mark the child name and a little 9-year-old girl. So I want to mark the name on it. Because Monday, I know somebody that's coming down your way and I would let them drop it off. Okay?
All right.
That's what I want to say on the program, please. Triple G daughter and the little 9-year-old girl. The little 9-year-old child. When she called, she could not get anything at that time. So I promised to buy 2 gifts. So my daughter gone to buy them. So she want to organize it now. The number is 726-2936. So they could call me. So I'll let my daughter sign up the name on it. Okay? Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much. 3420081. That's 3420081 771-1791. And of course 466-5391. Hi, caller. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Stacey. Heavy duty.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, come on. It's addiction to call the Street 919 FM. So I had to jump in the show. I had a nice program by brother. But I missed all the guys last week. Anyway, I'm heavy duty.
Yeah.
You brother, I know, but everybody have been fussing you for no reason at all. I don't know, but and use a man for country, boy. You for country, man. Yeah. Anyway, if I play a tune, I eat in everything by room. So, TC and Heavy, have a good evening, sir. A blessed evening. And don't have to let everything gonna be all right. Love. I'm going.
Yeah, man. Don't have to head. Everything's going to be all right. Let's keep believing that. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Everybody feedback. Let me make a contribution for kind of working, right?
Yeah,
so you seen Heavy. I have a little bone to on this issue, right? Remember when they did say, they call in Vanessa. Did I say good afternoon to you and TT?
Yeah, good afternoon, man.
Yeah, remember when you did say, they call the piano program, and they say, everybody telling the youth, put on the gun, and then what? Picking that bone at you. Which gun you talking about? Who you talking about? Which gun you talking about? But that statement that you made, brother, still hold in terms of put on the gun, and what? Because I was kind of blown away when you said that, meaning that why if it is hard, it means that the youth must put on the gun on them heavy, and I was vexed with you when you made that statement heavy, brother. If you understand. So I don't know if you can explain it. If it's constant, or if you're retracting that statement that you make. So look at what's taking place here right now. And don't get tired, It's calculated genocide, Don't get tired, but I can't talk long. I'll see if I can call back when I done lift down some blocks here. Right?
Yeah, man.
I did that, man. Some years ago, I had said, there was something about people calling and going, put on the guns. Right? And I said, put on the guns and then what? Right?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't get a chance to explain what I mean. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So me like I telling them, alright, we tell them put on the guns. It means that when I say, and then what? He take it on the other side to say that I mean, well, don't put on the gun.
Right. But put on the gun and what is the opportunity?
Correct. You understand?
Right.
They're not supposed to have the gun there for them to pick up in the first place.
Right.
Right? So, you have these young fellas leaving school. Some of them graduate, some of them just leave, drop out, whatever the case may be, on the block. Right? And I always say, if it is the block always hiring and always have room for you, then you should take off that job off for the children to be hired from.
Right.
Give them some other job to do.
Yeah.
If you understand
yeah, make it that the block have no place for hiring again.
No hiring again.
Right.
You understand?
Understand.
Because all they have is the block.
Yeah.
You understand? And what the block have? The guns. So what we have for them besides the block?
Yeah.
And when we think about it, what it have? We will say, well, it have employment, have opportunities, but who for who?
Yeah.
Who the employment for? Who the opportunities for? Where it is? You understand? We're supposed to be able to come here and say, put on the guns. This is what we have for you.
Yeah.
You understand? We have this job for you. Come and sign up now. Don't matter your educational background. Don't matter your say if you want to do
your
this,
training skills,
whatever.
Yeah.
Don't matter where you're living. Because a lot of people can't get jobs because I was spending a living.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Nobody's not going to hire them because it's in their address. So we have to say, put on the guns. Yes, but we have this for you. You understand? This is what awaits you. Come here. So you don't have to go on the block. You don't have to be a gun toter. You don't have to hold a 300 and we to hold a gun and you understand?
Yeah.
You don't have to live a life of crime. This is what we have here for you.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So if you have nothing, but all you're saying is
put down the gun.
Then what?
Yeah, then what? What? Yeah, you're not giving them an option. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
That was me. That what I mean.
It will not. It will not. It will not. It will not help them. It will not. It will not encourage them. They're not even taking you on when you just say.
Just say put on the gun.
Gun amnesty. Everybody bring in your gun. Yeah. Just come. It will. It have no incentive. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I really.
Go back to the lines because you have a lot of people messaging my phone and say they're trying to call.
Well, the lines are there. They can call right now. Right. The lines are there.
The lines are open 342-0081 771.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, but you see, you're listening to yourself on the radio caller.
I'm trying to keep it as low as possible.
Well,
they might not be forced to call into this program. Eh? So what we are saying, Heavy, is that all I need to do to get a job is to pick up a gun and play as a bad man.
But that's not that's not what we're saying, caller. Come on, caller. You're trying to manipulate our conversation, and I will not allow you. Do not say what we did not even we did not even say that. We didn't even go down that road. Where you come with that?
Because
that's the knowledge you get from that? Is that the knowledge you gathered from that? I'm not going down that road with you, caller. Is that the knowledge you gathered from what we just said?
Heavy, we need to look at you.
No. We don't need to look at or listen to you with your foolishness. I'm not going down that road. Heavy, I'm not going down that road. That's the knowledge he gathered from that? Then he cannot teach his children anything.
Wow.
I will not allow him. If that is the knowledge he gathered from what we just said, he cannot teach his children nothing. We never said, well, all right, pick up a gun, go and play bad man so you could get a government work. What stupidness is that?
You never said that.
What Don's conversation? I'm not here for Don's conversation.
Wow.
That is why the children of tomorrow have no leaders, Heavy. Because we are not thinking for our children.
Correct.
You call the radio to where that come out? Where that come from? From the time you start, so I don't want to hear you. No, I'll cut you off. Because we're not on that.
Wow.
Because you have nothing to add to the table. You just like the man with the gun.
Yeah.
You just as dangerous as the man with the gun. Because you have nothing to add to this. We have 3 hours here on a Saturday, and our 3 hours have to count, Heavy.
Correct.
If you don't want to call, don't call. And that's what it is. But if you're calling here, we taking constructive criticism as well.
Yeah.
But we are taking Don's talk. We taking constructive criticism. If we talk foolishness, we taking that.
Oh, we get that.
But you see that? Don't swing my conversation down a road where we're not encouraging that kind of foolishness at all. We're not encouraging that. We are not on that. Hi, good afternoon.
Let me say good afternoon to you gentlemen.
Good afternoon, my brother.
And you know, TC, you just been missed.
Yeah, man.
When you there, you right now you have Batara killed, like where you say put the nuts up in the monkey. You put all the nuts up there, and right now you have him pulling the phone, free to call it. Because you know you can't come with that kind of...
You cannot come with that. Don't switch out. We never indicated that. We trying to get the badness out of the people. We trying to get the guns off of the street. But you have to do that. Think about it, Kingsley. You live in there too. You live in where we live in, Kingsley. To do that, we have to provide opportunity.
Yes.
And that's the only way a man will say, you see me? I comfortable now. So yeah, well, I didn't need this around me. You feel a man really want to live that life, boy, uncomfortable, so boy?
they're so foolish. These African youths so foolish. I see them make themselves like a clown yesterday in town. A clown. Eh? One African out of 10 Indian. Eh? So foolish we are. Eh? One African out of 10 Indian. Eh? A set of PNM slave catchers. Eh? A set of PNM thing. Trying to suck on a little boy strength. Eh? Eh? You know, lifestyle. Eh? Trying to suck and use a little boy to promote a PNM agenda, to promote a racist agenda.
Kingsley, you're going to elaborate because we don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we lost, you know. You come there now and you have a feeling just like the caller before. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Who little boy what?
Them know what I'm talking about. Them know what I'm talking about.
Come, well, Kingsley, you have two hosts here doing a program, and if you have to inform us on what you're speaking about, because we are you can't just blow out something and we don't know.
Just at a puppy show yesterday by the whole justice trying to promote one individual, like if he's the only person come out of Laventille being a lawyer.
Oh yes, I was seeing that.
Listen me, I have a doctorate by me. You have a doctorate in Laventille, in Portland South. A doctorate. You know a big house there in somewhere down in Abdullah Martin. He live in his mother, he grow up here, educated up here. It has enough people who I know from Laventille is lawyers and doctors. What do you look for? Eh? I see one Indian walking out of there. You see them out there calibrating and showing off. Them on business. You understand? But don't come.
Hello? Kingsley? Yeah, Kingsley, like you're walking and holding because that was not WhatsApp call. That was not WhatsApp call. Well, Kingsley, you can call us back, but I would try not to throw off our program next time you call us, please. We lost and I really saw some pictures with somebody on the stairs of the Hall of Justice and but I don't have time. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Auntie, see, I really didn't intend to get in and talk to them, but it's because the child come out from the beatum. And that is why the people were so glad and so proud. Well, I know his mother got Shoma Wilson's son, Kareem Marcel.
Okay.
And he got his diplomas and things for being a lawyer. You understand? And they were so happy to see what take place with the child because they know they have a saying that nothing good could come out of Laventille and the beatum and this place. Right. And that is why all those people went up the Hall of Justice with the child. You understand? Because they know she's a single parent and she had a hard way to grow him up. And to see that he come a lawyer today, you understand? They were proud of that.
Okay, I understand.
Right,
no.
That was the reason. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yes, okay.
Yes. Thank you so much for some more information on it.
Thank you, Jamal.
So we had to feel proud now that one person come on it. Let me hush. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
And I move on.
Yeah, go ahead.
And it is not something to bring down nobody, but I know what I'm speaking about. And people who are ears always know what I'm speaking about and tell them to see you know also what I'm speaking about.
Yeah.
You understand? So let me move on from that conversation, right? Let me move on. Be happy. All right. It is. I don't care about them, and I don't afraid all you. I don't afraid all you. You can't do me nothing. I will take on all you one by one. All your educated guns. I will take on all you one by one together. All together. Come on, all you rowdy fools. All you rowdy puppet. And slave catcher too.
Lord have mercy.
Rowdy. Yeah, but no, they can vex no anti because they try to come and pay imps like rowdy. Because when it comes to crime, they're coming in with the same PNM rhetoric. They don't care about this country. They care about a black man who don't care about them. The crime out of control. All PNM areas are killing. All PNM areas, all PNM areas are killing. Poverty, pain, and pressure. Nothing good come out of it. Because why? Rowdy in power. Under Manning, you know what African doctors and lawyers, engineers, you know how much? You know how much under Manning? Dr. Rowdy's a failure to this country. And most of all, the government have no crime plan. They have no crime plan to control the crime in this country. When I ask them with a crime plan, they're waiting for the police for the crime plan. Right? They're making no legislation. No laws. How they living on Kamala, one thing and Kamala bring over 7 years, some no bail thing for 107 days. That's what they're living on Kamala plan, on Kamala vision. One Kamala to pass, they won't come to join them to pass some kind of legislation to hold a man with a farm, give him no bail for 100 days and outside the next day. He said, no. Show me the facts and evidence that work. It didn't work. It failed. So coming with Kamala idea every year, it's some crime. But they put the Kamala in power. But they put the Kamala in power because if they want to use the woman, the mother of the nation, crime plan, brings you back in power. We're seeing every single week the U.S. Embassy sending out bulletin. Do winning capital. Do winning Port of Spain. You see?
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah, brother.
When notice something every Friday now in Port of Spain?
Yeah. Roadblock police?
Yes. Every Friday as a rule. They log on the capital city.
And license officers too,
And I putting pressure on poor black people. They pressure in poor black people. You hear all that man behave and telling the license. This government is pushing the people to rise up, you know. That is why Stortong family have bodyguard, you know. That is why Stortong himself driving around in Gonzales and beat them with bodyguards, you know. That is why Cyrus, when they train, he train how to shoot and how to kill. Because this government pushing this country for a riot, you know. All every Friday you go and pressure people, train line up in the road, line up in the middle of the road, car get car. And they have hands on them, going through. What do you have signs? What do you have signs? Oh, look at that people line up a car to go home. I got these imps police out there, poor black police, pushing poor black people. Every single Friday, the Minister of National Security, the acting commissioner, and the mayor of Port of Spain, right? The encouraging and the police have to go out there to pressure people, to frustrate people out there. Every Friday, they insult key. I'm blushing police station. They buy a subway, by the long about they buy KFC. They're all over. Happen traffic block up, going to Ryson Road, Shaggett Street, all over the flyover. They have traffic backing up on people. People can't get to go home because why? The $35,000 to pay Faris family, to give Faris family more money. They're busty out there to charge people. A man tell me he get charged for a window. This time I put on the window. Why there at the window sticking? I said, but you know, you hear me driving a poor man car, a car ready buy a new car. That way, you make $1 from you hustling with that $1 go because why? You train how to eat, you become fresh. You can't get on job, so you're there with that old car trying to hustle. You know, tell man $1,000, boy. The man start tight up because I cheat you into mine. He say out there, because I see children and I don't pick up gun. I'm being kind. He just says, I get an old vehicle. And I said, but let me go out there and see if I can make $1. That was the mayor and the minister of national security and the commissioner with the prime minister encouraging the police. You know? And you have the minister of finance checking all the money. Checking all the money. Giving Ronan Senan money for his land. Because every road has to build. Every flyover and byway has to build. It has to pass over Ronan Senan land. How much money Stotyong, you know Stotyong have bodyguards at Special Branch. You know that he's the minister of energy and he have bodyguards. You carry 2 toddlers, 2 babies to hold automatic guns on a range to learn to kill. And I don't know why you carry 2, I don't know, Faris carry 2 children, the boy and the girl, on the range to shoot. Because when you carry on the range, you are learning how to kill. You are learning how to shoot. You are learning how to shoot a man in the head, blow off his head. That's what you do. That's what Faris encourage each other to do. I want to tell them something. I don't afraid of Olio. I don't afraid of Olio. I want to tell them something. If I feel or you want to tamper my phone, I'm going to write to the commissioner. I'm going to write to the, because heavy and TC, the government is spying on Kingsley. They want to know who is calling Kingsley and getting Kingsley all this information. Why did Kingsley come in with this facts every week? So, that's all there. When I ask him, go on with Kingsley, I hear you, TC, the phone on, right? I hear you saying, why? Kingsley, don't call on WhatsApp. Kingsley never call on WhatsApp. Kingsley taking money and call on the phone, normal call, right? I don't use my internet to call you, right? I have internet, I have to use it, I call, no. So, and then after that, I hear a man talking. I said, who is this? The phone hang up. So I call back one time, boop, busy line. Call back again, boop, busy line. I'm asking all you. I am asking all because today, the people of this country feel unsafe because we are living with a dictator. Because when you can see a man trying to hold back this local election, because all the polls are saying today, if Dr. Robbie called the local election, he will lose it. So he trying to pay time, hire 1 or 2 youths, and give them an idle corporation job. He trying to give out more contract in the local government, trying to build more boxing, trying to patch a road here, And I'll leave another close my last thing. The roads and them, with the patching, that not patching now, it's bumps for you making in the road. Bumps. P&M with the bumps. All you got patch, we have to cut down the road and put back the pitch, the level of the road. How the pitch could be higher than the normal road. So the boy now, they have a hole in the arm road. They'll go and show pitch, make a bump, and leave it now. So time you go over that, it comes you going on in the same pothole. They make a bump in the road. And talk about crime, heavy and TC never say, encouraging youth. Well, they don't want to understand, and that's coming so because I come for an hour and I listen to them and I get vexed, I get angry because it's every single day they're doing this. Every single morning, evening and afternoon they're doing this same thing. Trying to mislead black people, trying to fool black people, trying to make black people feel that Dr. Robbie is a savior. Dr. Robbie is from hell. It's a man from hell we are dealing with. A man who don't care about African people because yeah, I couldn't know. When you can see the people of the Martin Pity Valley cannot use a flyover where taxpayers' money is paying for, is a disgrace to our country. I want to tell them this. The same way we are pushing the country to riot, I hope in this country riot, The government then hold their head and go, you know. Stop pressuring poor people. Stop putting on your neck and choking poor people in this country, Rowley. Stop it. Rowley, stop it. Rowley boy, stop it boy. Rowley, stop it boy. Leave this country alone. Resign from family and go your way. Go your way. Just go. We cannot take it. We have this country. Now what crime and kill out our country? You have us for shit.
Alright, Kingsley. You get enough time. You get enough time. You get enough time, man. You ain't want that done.
Kingsley Coyle for 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Kingsley a Coyle for 14 minutes. And the more heavy I ask you to hook you up, I'm wrapping up now.
Come up with one more thing.
Oh, Lord. Hi, good afternoon.
Kingsley is an asshole.
For a big person, that's not a nice thing to say. This is not the place for that. And if you do that again, I'm going to call out your number on air. All right? Because we have your number. So if you ever do that again on my program, huh? Yeah, but I'm not getting, nobody not calling WhatsApp. The calls are coming in regular.
7711791, I see WhatsApp line.
Yeah, the simple thing cut off yourself.
I cut you off.
Yeah, well, you see, I wasn't making sense.
No, he was not.
I continue to listen. And sometimes I appreciate encouragement, empowerment, enlightenment, you know. Talk the solution and not just the pollution. I spoke to David Norman. I talk on 95.5. I call a number of stations.
Okay.
They didn't treat me like how this station or like how when you all on the program.
No problem.
We need to calm down. We need to.
But what you can do, caller, is you can continue to call all those other programs and don't call this particular program. It's your choice. Sadly, that is your choice to call this program. Right?
I started by saying sometimes I am forced to call into this program.
You don't have to. Nobody's forcing you to do anything. It's your choice.
Are you telling me? Okay. But Harry, you're speaking to a 64-year-old man.
Okay.
Who has never been unemployed. I fight crime for 23 years. And I'm still fighting crime because I would encourage, empower people. And I think that I am a living example, one who is working taxi. My radio name is Arena Part 1. I have a garden. I continue to encourage people to plant.
That was not an encouraging conversation you had just now when you started by saying something that was not said here.
Well then, if you did not say that, I put that over to you. I say, Abby,
okay.
So then, what I can do then is not.
You tried to manipulate what we said just now, and that is wrong. If you have 23 years of service and all this standing behind you, then you're supposed to be educated enough to know that you cannot call and say something on radio where thousands and thousands of people is listening to and say something that was not said. That is wrong.
I agree it was not said. But Heavy, there are people out here who will hear people say something and will take it in the wrong context.
And that is you. You cannot speak for people. You spoke for you just now because that is exactly what you did.
And there are people out here who will hear what you all saying and take it in the wrong context. And I had to bring that across.
Again, caller, I would say you're a living example of that because that is exactly what you did. But not because somebody takes something into wrong context means that they have to call in a radio station and say something that is not there, that was not said.
Young people, this question of putting on the guns, seek God. Seek to know God. Ambition, there is people, sometimes it is said,
education is in your book bag, go to school, but we have people who is well educated in prison. The answer is Christ heavy. Let me just put out this one to the young people that who is holding the gun and dealing with the gun. God, get ambition, creativity, productivity. Be wise, not otherwise. Don't look at the love of power. Look at the power of love. Let us look at the brighter side. Get involved in things that is conducive to good living. And how do we do that? By choosing books to read, places to go, friends to keep, radio stations to listen. We don't just live by guess, because the influencing power out here is very strong. Heavy, you very there. I locked on and still listening now to you.
Yeah.
And see if they do WhatsApp trying to call, because Paul trying to call you.
Paul put some money on Paul's phone, send him a card and let Paul call normal now.
Because that's wrong with WhatsApp line.
Because I am not understanding, I am not getting any WhatsApp calls, and I don't know what to do about it. You understand?
Anyway, I want to tell that gentleman just so. You're very optimistic. And his talk and bring positive contributions. However, right, you need to come to reality. I think you're one of those people that is stuck in an era, right? And you're not understanding that the change is inevitable, right? They speak about education and all of that, right? They give the youth and them education and things. I was saying that since I was small, right? But I realized that education is nothing without opportunity.
Exactly.
I will say it again in case you want to. I don't want you to misunderstand what I mean.
We're not saying don't get educated.
We're not saying don't get educated.
But education
is nothing.
Is zero
without opportunity.
Thank you.
Right? So you could graduate with your law degree and pass the bar, right? But you won't be a lawyer until they get a case in front of the court.
You have no opportunity.
You understand? Or you're in a firm.
Yeah.
You understand?
Some firm hires you. The government hire you. Somebody had to hire you.
Somebody had to hire you. You get working in the Privy Council, you get working in the Ministry, Attorney General Office or something. Somebody had to hire you, and if you don't get a hire, you will be another person sitting home with a degree.
Yep.
Like thousands of our youths who graduated from university and Costa and all these other UTT and all of them. Thousands.
Yep.
Just sit down.
Yep.
Some of them have to work in chicken place.
Yep.
Some of them have to go and wash car. Some of them have to do work and they have bachelor's and master's degree.
Let me just open the eye a little bit. The government, one of the and I'm not speaking of the government of today, but I'm speaking of one of the past governments of Trinidad and Tobago, made it easier for tertiary education.
For tertiary education, yes.
So a lot of youths,
went and take it.
Thousands, if all you feel youth didn't seize the opportunity, I am telling you, thousands of youths went, seized the opportunity, got into COSTAT, got into UTT, got into School of Business, right? UE.
Technical one.
Yes. All when they can't get one place, they go somewhere else.
And all was full up.
And everything. Yeah. And they sacrificed their time.
Yeah.
Our young people of Trinidad and Tobago that you looked at and say, young people don't want nothing. I am telling you a facts that they exalt the system.
Correct.
Right? And they did what they had to do, and they went and they get the education, and then we had thousands of young, educated, overqualified people, which is something I don't understand.
And no jobs.
With no jobs, right? They had young people going for jobs, and they would tell them, well, you're overqualified. One, or
you have no experience.
You have no experience. How could I gain experience if I'm coming from school into more schooling and then now I'm getting the opportunity to get into the workplace because I have the qualification that you're looking for.
Yeah,
you're telling me I don't have the
overqualified for the position.
I don't understand it.
And
we ending up overqualified because see why sometimes I have to start doing a course.
Yeah.
Just to get in.
Yeah.
And then when somebody else finish that course, I could jump over. So maybe I'm doing two.
It reach so bad. Some of them do course graduate and go back and do something.
And we to get
into another position.
And when you have all this document, they tell you you're overqualified.
You're overqualified and you sit down home with degrees.
Yeah.
With no job.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But you know what hiring?
Yeah.
You know what hiring?
Of course.
The block.
Come on.
The block always hiring.
Thank you.
You understand?
Or
so what?
The person that has all the education does not get the job because it have somebody have 20-something years of service there.
Yeah, bringing the son.
And bringing the son.
Or the daughter.
Or the daughter. Or send your nephew.
Yeah.
Send that boy you home there.
You're not even qualified.
You don't even know what he's doing. You don't know anything.
You understand?
So education is nothing without opportunity. And all this is facts that we talking.
We talking facts and we don't even know coming on. People will come there to tell me and say we're not dreaming on. I don't say I'm not dreaming on. I'm going through it right now. I'm going through it right now with my daughter.
Yes. You have a very educated daughter.
Very educated.
Where she wait,
and she's not giving up, eh? She's doing UWE now.
Okay.
So it's degree on the next degree will not come on top of that.
Thank you.
You understand? And all I tell you, and I said this, right? We need to bring back the vocational school skills in school. Because here we're going. Because of that tertiary education bring all the children through that. We have a shortage of masons, carpenters.
Yep. Trade. Yeah. Trade is not gonna suffer, yeah.
All these tradesmen.
Yeah.
Plumbers, electricians.
Yeah, correct.
We have a shortage of agriculture. No school and teaching that. Let me tell you how it is. Every school not teaching theory.
Yeah, no practical.
They're not teaching practical. Yeah. Very few schools. So you don't want to learn practical. They have to go and learn trade.
The phone line's real crazy. So let's take some phone calls. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Welcome, gentlemen. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
You know something? I'll throw something out to you guys. And Kingsley just outlined it. Oh, one black man amongst 9 Indians. And the bosun is a lawyer. When Jama come, he all forget that thing. Yes, so we had to boast. Because the same 9 lawyers, or parents of the 9 lawyers, that say nothing good comes out of Laventon. We need drugs and guns and murderers. Right? So let me use an example of what was said earlier. I have 9 East Indian lawyers, as you outlined, don't know where they're going and get a job. Might be employed in a law firm or whatever. But I ain't seen none of them for their communities because they sit down home, pick up the gun. And but that's in my communities.
Bartaria. Bartaria.
I'm listening.
That there is crap talk. Right there. Because in their community as well, it had the drugs man and the gun man. Don't do me that. Don't do me that. In their community as well had the drugs man and the gun man. We're not looking at black, white, Indian, Syrian, we're not looking at that. We're looking at opportunity. Because in their community as well, you know it. Don't come here with that. It had the drugs man. It had the gun man. Right? It's not only African doing it. So I'm not here to say 9 Indian and 1 African. You see, I didn't encourage you to talk with Kingsley. Yep. I did not. I am not on that. Nope. Right? So don't come to tell me about in their community. I not on that. If you want to continue, I'm going to give you the opportunity to continue. But we here who's sitting behind the mic here not on that. All right? Because we know the real. We are come to pretend. Go ahead. All of a sudden you don't want to go ahead. Because I ain't cut you off. You wouldn't want to go ahead because I not on that. I really not on that. Don't come to tell me that. Hi, good afternoon.
Hey, how you going, friend?
We cool?
Yeah, boy. Every how you going, boy?
I'm okay,
They
brother.
put on effort. Yeah. He was making a point about trade and vocational schools.
You're talking very soft, caller.
Yeah. He was making the point about vocational schools and tradesmen and things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we had that here, you know. You all remember? I was a product of one of those schools. Okay? I was a plumber by trade. I did my exam with the National Examination Council and everything. We had those things here. And for some reason, those things was closed down here.
Yeah.
You understand? And well, I see them making an effort now to sort of open them back and whatever. And it seems as though who closed it down never understand that the country will always want tradesmen.
Yeah.
You understand? And that was sad. Another thing, I hear she's saying something about they're telling people they overqualified for a job.
Yeah.
That song.
It's strange
to me because you give me an opportunity to get educated in whatever, right? And then now I come in to give back to the country or the community or whatever. And when I come for a job, you is telling me that I overqualified. Something missing there. I can't put it together. You understand me?
Yeah,
No. That's what I hear you mention, correct?
Yeah, it is, and that's the truth. They're telling you overqualified.
Correct. But to you, how that song, boy?
That song right, it could never be right.
Never song right, because if you're encouraging me to study, I have no qualification, and you're telling me I'm overqualified.
Yeah.
So you finish with me?
Yeah.
And then what might be sad, which I hope ain't happening, but which I know could happen and is possible, you might have somebody who is qualified than me doing that same job.
Yeah. But that's what that's come down to.
Yeah. Well, I like to point fingers and opinions, but I just say, anytime they talk about the vocational schools and the trade school, it does interfere with me because there's a product from that.
Correct.
And I know we had that. You understand?
And we need to go back to that, but the problem they're having right now, with why they have to close it down, they don't have enough, they don't have enough teachers.
This is the point I'm making. It should have never been closed down. I was in one of those institutions. I know that the percentage of the African youth was about 75 to 80%. I know that for a fact. You understand? In those states. I talk about the youth camp and them, you understand? And those things had their purpose. Whoever instituted those things. Because everybody can be one kind of doctor and lawyer and whatever.
I will explain what happened after off here, right? Listen carefully, right? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, but I look to and listening and things.
Yeah, but
you understand? Yeah, and you see?
Yes, sir.
Can you really talk for 14 minutes?
14 minutes.
14?
Go hear me.
14 minutes.
I come in home in the van with my son. And I say, nah, something wrong. I leave Shogunas and when I reach home.
Kingsley's still talking.
Anyhow, let's enjoy right?
All right, man.
Yeah. Hey, you see, Olive, check out the map and the yellow and the red. And
we got.
I tell you, Olive, check the thing now, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
And is it the video I sent you? I need to play back that before we go, eh? So like 5 minutes, sir.
No, you have to play it now. because because five toes when the we just said to the bells.
That video. Any call, we take one more call before we play it.
Yeah, we have to play that now if you want to play it.
Yeah.
You know, we have one call.
Yeah. We take that call before we play it.
Hi.
Call short and sweet.
Good afternoon, TC and Heavy.
Yeah, good afternoon, brother.
No, you see, right by the Tamban tree, Mr. Heavy and TC, it have a technology school day. You know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So, it's all what we're talking about, they're doing right there. It's machinery and mechanics. They have. Yeah, you know?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
That's plumbing, masonry, carpentry. Right in that technology, and you know what happened?
I'm going to tell you what happened right now. What's going on
Yeah,
right now?
but well, I want to tell you, people in the Bitam can't go there. People up in the quarry can't themselves go there. You know where they have to go? Arima, to do those things. Because you could remember some years ago, one was shot in the trace going up into the quarry. If you were coming from the technology center. You understand what I'm saying? So we have the infrastructure in place for all youths to get some kind of trade. If you check it out, it have a flyer right now by the community centers showing you that they want contractors right now to be registered. And I wonder how much black applicants take up that opportunity to register themselves as a contractor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. So people, I want to leave you with this video, right? And this video is really talking about the late Gaddafi. He's 6 years old, he had passed away, right? And this was his model of governance in his country of Libya, which was a poor African country in the desert. And he made it into a forest due to his man-made river irrigation, land irrigation project, right? And this is what he had done for his people, and this is what I consider to be good governance. Play.
On this video here with the fella the hat on it? The first video you sent, man?
No.
It's exactly 6 years since Muammar Gaddafi was killed. Muammar Gaddafi's prophecies. I will not go into exile to any foreign country. I was born here in Libya, and I will die here. This country was a desert, and I turned it into a forest, where everything can grow. No one loved this land more than its citizens. If Europe and America tell you that they love you, be careful. They love the wealth of your land. The oil and not the people. They are helping you to fight against me, but it will be wiser for you to fight against them because they are fighting against your future and progress. My message to you, the people of Libya, is, they are helping you to kill me, but you will pay the price because you will suffer. And my message to you, America and Europe, is, you will kill me, but be ready to fight a never-ending terrorism. Before you realize your ignorance, terrorists will be hitting you at your doorstep. Gaddafi once told the Nigerian and British governments to divide Nigeria into two, so that the Hausa/Fulani, Muslims, Yoruba, Christians, and Biafran/Igbo can live as neighboring countries. It's good we look at these 16 real reasons why Colonel Gaddafi was killed. 1. There is no electricity bill in Libya. Electricity is free for all its citizens. 2. There is no interest on loans. Banks in Libya are state-owned and loans given to all its citizens are at a 0% interest by law. 3. Home is considered a human right in Libya. Gaddafi vowed that his parents would not get a house until everyone in Libya had a home. 4. All newlyweds in Libya receive $60,000 dinars, $50,000 from the government to buy their first apartment. 5. Education and medical treatments are free in Libya. Before Gaddafi, only 25% of Libyans were literates. Today, the figure stands at 83%. 6. Libyans taking up farming as a career, they received farmland, a farming house, equipment, seeds and livestock to kick-start their farms, all for free. 7. If Libyans cannot find the education or medical facilities they needed in Libya, the government funded them to go abroad for it. 8. In Gaddafi's Libya, if a Libyan buys a car, the government subsidized 50% of the price. 9. The price of petrol in Libya is $0. 14 per liter. 10. Libya has no external debt and its reserves amount to $150 billion, now frozen globally. 11. If a Libyan is unable to get employment after graduation, the state would pay the average salary of the profession as if he or she is employed until employment is found. 12. A portion of Libyan oil sale is credited directly to the bank accounts of all Libyan citizens. 13. A mother who gave birth to a child under Gaddafi received US $5,000 as child benefit up front. 14. 40 loaves of bread in Libya costs 15 cents. 15. 25% of Libyans have a university degree.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
The steel pan, the only musical instrument invented in the 20th century, is a reflection of the perseverance and innovativeness of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, which have always been central to our development as a nation. And the steel pan story epitomizes this, carved out of life and struggle and determination, rising out of the spirit of the African drum. The steel pan stands today as evidence of innovativeness, creativity, and passion for life integral to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. My name is Kwesi Paul. Join me each and every Sunday from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight on the Street 91.9 FM.
91.9 is counting down 91 days of Christmas. Yes, 91 days of Christmas. It's karaoke, prizes to be won, giveaways. It's the 91 days of Christmas on the Street 919 FM.
I could sing a good serenade. Oh, it's Christmas.
Music from Jamaica, Jonah, Bob Marley and Wheeler, Rocksteady.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to